Now let's draw the first floor plan. Uh, First of all, we need to understand that the cutting plane, the height of the horizontal cutting plane is elevated now. It's plus 4.80. Let's do this over our partial south elevation. I need to raise it 300 centimeters uh, to find the total 4.80 meter. So it appears here, this is the first floor plan. And when we look at it, it cuts through the columns here, and it cuts through the roof and some parts of the walls. So we don't need to do the drawing from scratch. We can use our ground floor plan. We can copy it and change it accordingly. As you can see here, we will be cutting through the wall in the east direction. We have this wall in the east direction. It will be the same. We are going to cut through the wall in the north direction and south direction. However, they will be different because in the north direction, in the ground floor, we are cutting through a window. This time we don't have any windows. It's above the window level. And there is in the ground floor, there are two small windows. However, in the first floor, there is a larger window and it's being cut partially. As you remember from this view, from this image, yeah, and we are cutting through the roof here, and as you can see, there appears a very large cut surface. So we need to do that in a symbolic way. And we are not cutting through the steps. We just see them, the upper view of the upper surface of the green steps and the, as you can see here, and the handrails. However, again, we are cutting through these strings, metallic strings, and we are going to see the upper surface of the first floor now. So let's copy our ground floor plan here. If you want, you can use a sketching paper, of course. And I am going to change what we see. However, in order to do that, first I need to find the position where the roof is being cut. So it's being cut over here, and we can now use this symbolic cutting line. It's just an inclined line like this, positioned like that. At around here, that's where the roof is being cut. So it means that starting from this line here, everything will be seen. All these surfaces will be seen, and the rest will be over our head. So I'm going to get rid of these texts and the level marks because they will be changed now. And the upper view of the person there, this level mark, and I don't need to do them. And of course, I won't be cutting through the roof door like this. And when I look down, I don't need to see the upper surface of the terrace area anymore because I did that on the ground floor. I showed it. I don't need to repeat that. And I can get rid of this dimension line now. And that one as well. And I should get rid of these signs too, because they were on the ground floor. I don't need to repeat them anymore. So it's basically like this. I should do one more line because that will appear like that. And yeah, that's it. Starting from this cut surface, everything will appear in as, as we see them, and obviously we don't cut them, so I don't need these cutting these lines here. However, we are going to see them in full, so I'm going to do them like this. These beam-like structures are being seen like that. And I don't see where the columns start anymore, because I'm just seeing them from above, and that part is being blocked by the beams themselves. And that's the last one. And I will see this edge of the roof. It's not dashed anymore. And still here, I'm going to see the lines, the edges themselves. They won't appear as dashed lines anymore. And so I'm going to extend these lines till this cut surface, and till, till here. These are the things that I'm seeing when I look from above, and the rest is dashed lines. And I don't see these lines anymore, because these are the lines of the ground floor. However, now when I look down, I will be looking at the first floor, the upper surface of the first floor. And so I'm going to erase these lines, and that's the edge of the first floor. That's the edge of the first floor here. And since these walls are being blocked by the roof itself, I can do them in dashed lines this time. And in the upper floor, let me check the position of the window. There are no windows here, so I don't need to indicate the window. That's on the ground floor. I don't see it anymore. And that part as well. I am going to change these lines into dashed lines now, because they are being blocked by the roof. So I'm going to change the thickness and the appearance of these lines. They are going to be in dashed lines because of the position of the roof. I won't be able to see them anymore. They will be blocked by the roof itself. So when I look down, this is what I will see. I will see this part of the roof, and some parts of the walls are being blocked, so they will appear as dashed lines. However, the rest of the walls will be cut through, and I don't want to. I'm not cutting through the window here that's below the cut surface. As you can see here on this 3D image, we see that we are cutting through the wall here, and the window, it's just beneath the cut surface. So we can do that like this. We can indicate the window by dashed lines, because it will be blocked by the by the wall itself, the cut surface of the wall. So we won't be able to see the window itself. However, we can show it with dashed lines like that. We are going to cut through the wall here on the north direction. Again, here in the east direction, we are going to cut through the wall. And on the south facade, as you can see now, there is this large window. They have the exact same position where it starts and where it ends with the ground floor windows. So when we cut horizontally, we will be cutting through this window here, and the rest will be blocked by the roof itself. So I'm going to get rid of this part here, and I will just extend the lines till the section part where it gets cut, and this part will be represented by dashed lines, and it will be just beneath the roof surface. So I will have these lines now, and they will be in dashed form. Yeah. Till this cut surface, I am cutting through the window and the walls here. And when I look down, I will see the rest of the walls and this window below these cut surfaces of scene surfaces. So it's being represented with dashed lines. So now I'm seeing the first floor area. However, I cannot see the beginning of the green steps because it's been blocked by this handrail here, which extends till the corner where the first string is being cut. So I need to change it like this. First, I will, yeah. Now I'm going to extend the handrail because when we look down, this is what we are going to see. We will see the handrail itself. And here we can say that the first step and the beginning of the flight line is being blocked by the handrail itself. And these strings are still being cut, and there's no cutting for the stairs. When we look down, we are seeing the whole upper surface of these green steps. Nothing is being cut, and so I will get rid of these lines here. I will combine them now. Yeah. And I will do the same for the handrail, because when we look down, we will see the upper surface of the handrail next to the green steps. So these are the steps, and that's the flight line itself. Since nothing is being cut, we will just see the whole surface of the green steps here. And this is the handrail that starts from on the ground floor, and it raises next to the green steps. And when it reaches to the first floor, the plus 3.00, it becomes horizontal to protect people. And that's the upper surface of the first floor. And let's check the lines here. We have 25 centimeter lines parallel to this surface. So I'm going to draw them now. So when we look down, we see the upper surface of the first floor, the handrail here on this direction, that one. There are two handrails on the other side. This is the larger one that extends between the wall and the corner of the first string here. So it starts from here and it goes towards to the string here. And we see the upper surface of all these green steps. And when it reaches to the first floor, it becomes horizontal to protect people. And we can see the rest of these beams over our head. These ones here, the rest of the beams, till they reach to the inside surface of this parapet wall. So they are being represented by dashed lines here, these three of them. And I think that's all what we need to draw. However, we need to change the appearance of this tree now. It should be continuous and this part should be by dashed lines. So I'm going to change it like this, because when we look down, we can see the leaves and the trunk is blocked by the leaves. Now, so we are going to add all these explanations. There are no doors on this floor, so we don't need to indicate the movement of the door. However, we can place a person, the top view of a person here, and it can be someone like this. We can position him here, and I'm going to clean the lines of the floor. So we have this person here, and after that we are going to write the names and areas of spaces. We have just one space. Let's assume that that's an office area. So this is what we are going to write. We will name it as the office. Here we can write it here, and it's approximately 6 square meter. Its area is approximately 6 square meters. So I'm going to place it over here. That's the name of the space. And we have our section line. It's here. And we need to put the levels. This is the -3. I'm going to put the 0, 0 level. And I'm going to show the 0, 0 level. And it's here. And here we will have a +3 level. That's where the last step is. That's the 0, 0 level. It indicates the ground floor area. So it will be like this. So we have all the levels here. As you know, we just put the level sign on horizontal surfaces. Since these are the inclined surface of the roof, we don't place a level mark, a level sign there. We don't have any entrance, so we skip the 6th one on the list. We have our north direction here. We draw this flight line. We cannot be able to see the first step, so there are no 2 short lines. We don't need to do the dimensions because we did them on ground floor since there are no streets. So we don't need to indicate the name of the street. So this is our first floor plan. Now we can write its name here. And I'm going to show you how it appears on the paper now. Now, as you can see, this is the cut surface of this line indicates the cut surface of or let's say represents the roof. Because of the position of the horizontal plane, or because of the intersection of the horizontal plane with the inclined roof surface, this appears as a very thick cut surface. We don't draw that like this. We represent it with this inclined thick line, just like we did with the stairs. or ramps or other parts of the inclined surfaces like the sloping ground floor, the ground area. We did in one of our previous exercises. So this represents the cut surface of the roof, all the beams and the roof itself. And this part here will be the seen surfaces. So these are the things that we see: the roof surfaces and the beams. And once they reach the this corner here, they change their direction and go downwards till where they meet the ground floor terrace area. However, we don't see them because they are being blocked by the upper beams. And we see that the roof and the walls are being cut with this window here. So again, this line represents the cut surface of the walls and window as well. So this is the cut surface of the wall and this large window, and the left side of this line is being blocked by the roof itself. So we indicate them with dashed lines, and the rest of the beams are above our head now. So we indicate them, these part, we indicate them with dashed lines here on the right side of this cut surface. And when we look down, we are seeing the upper surface of the first floor with these lines and the whole surface of the green steps here, the whole surface of the green steps, and the first floor itself. It has two handrails, one continuous handrail on this east side, sorry, the west side, this one here, and two shorter ones. One is positioned here and the other is here. So we see them, the upper surface of them, and we cannot see the first step. It's been blocked by this handrail here, this part of the handrail. We cannot see the first step, and we see the whole stairs. Since there is no cut surface of the stairs, we don't need that inclined line anymore. We just see the upper surface of the steps. Here, the whole steps, the flight line, and we see this handrail next to the green steps. It starts from the ground floor. However, we won't be able to see where it starts because again, this part of the handrail will block it. And it raises next to the green steps, and where it finds the first floor, it becomes horizontal. So that's all. Once we finish, also we see the upper surface of the tree, and the trunk will become dashed. Once we finish drawing, we can add the north direction, the section line, the person, level marks. Here, there needs to be 3 level marks, one indicating the +3, the other indicates the 0, level, and the third indicates the -3 o'clock, the basement floor. And that's all. Then we write the name of the plan and its scale.